Good morning. Here we are with two of my sous chefs. I have Matthew and I have Tom. And today we're going to make pierogies. We harvested our potatoes and we harvested our onions. Tom is in charge of the potatoes. Maddie's in charge of dicing the onions. And look at the fine job he's doing. Just beautiful. They'll be perfect in there. You won't have big chunks of onion. And the potatoes, Tom is going to do that. He's going to cook them, mash them, add dill and our onions after they've fried in butter and some cheese, and we'll start making our pierogies.
I'm trying to get the potatoes.
So we're still in the very first prep stages of our pierogi making. Tom, what are you doing?
I'm shredding cabbage for the sauerkraut pierogies.
And he's doing a fine job. Those are little cabbages from our garden. And what we'll do with those is cook them up in a little bit of butter with a little bit of onion and some sugar and some salt and a little bit of vinegar. We don't have sauerkraut, so we're making our own instant sauerkraut. Maddie, what are you doing?
Well, after we diced the onions, now we're just cooking it till it's translucent, and then that's really all I got for you right now.
We'll be adding those to the potatoes with cheese and dill and pepper. And those will be potato, cheddar, onion, and dill pierogies. And Tom's are just going to be sour cabbage ones. And they're so good. So that's it for now. We just have to get everything ready. And then we make the dough. And then we start pinching those little pierogies. That's it for now. Okay, we're now mixing up the pierogi dough. The boys have got all the fillings ready. Tom just had to add the cheese to the potatoes. And we've also got a little bit of sauerkraut. We're making the dough. This is a huge amount of dough. 9 cups of flour. It's going to make so many pierogies. We'll be pierogied to death. 9 cups of flour, 2 cups of milk, which Tom is just measuring. He's going to scald that. We need some eggs that Maddie has got. We need 2 cups of boiling water as well. So Maddie, you could boil some water. There's a kettle in there. And we need 3/4 cup of oil. This happens to be Juliet's recipe from when we were at the daycare center. It was but it makes the most delicious, tender dough. So we're going to mix that up, and then we're going to start rolling it out real thin, and we're going to start pinching our pierogies. So keep watching because the boys will be pinching soon. Okay, next. So we're now making our little pierogies. Tom mixed the cheese into the potato mix. Look at that, how nice it looks. It's beautiful. And Maddie made all these little filling balls to put inside the pierogi dough. And so now we're just taking this dough, which is rolled really thin and fairly small because we like the way they look. We think they're pretty cute when they're small. So we're making cute little pierogies. And they're just like one bite pierogies. Look at that. We just pinch, and the boys are doing a great job. Look at that. Cute little pierogies. So now these go this way. We're going to put these this way so that it gives more room. This dough is very thin. We don't like thick dough pierogies. We like little thin dough pierogies with just a nice little filling so that you get just not a big mouthful of dough. So these are going to be perfect. They can't be touching though, because if they touch, they'll freeze together and then they'll fall apart. So we have to be careful with them. And the dough is very pliable. It's soft dough, and it makes really tender little pierogies. They're so yummy. They're delicious. You had them last year.
I did.
And did you like them?
I like them.
They're delicious. You?
Love them.
Yeah, they're so good. They're so delicious. The last row we'll have to put sideways. So we're just going to keep making this. Look at all the filling and look at all the dough. We've got so much dough. Oh my gosh, so much dough. We're going to be here a long time. But it'll be worth it over the winter when we want to eat pierogies. So we're just going to keep making these until we're done. Then they go into the freezer I freeze them on trays like this so that they don't, because if you pack them, then I vacuum pack them. But if you vacuum pack them when they're soft, they just turn into one big globby pierogi, like a monster pierogi. And then what do you do with it, you know? Whereas this, they're all frozen individually. You can take out 2 or 5 or 18 if how hungry you are or how much you like them. So there we go. We're just gonna keep working on these pierogies. I'm gonna roll out some more dough. And we'll just keep making them till we're done. And I think we'll have to cook up a few to sample them. We don't eat them with sour cream, you know. We eat them with that dilly cream sauce. It's so good. With lots of fried onions. They're delicious. And Mennonite sausage. Oh my gosh, it just makes the best meal. Anyway, I'm gonna roll out the next batch and we'll keep working on these with my 2 sous chefs. So we're gonna keep working, keep watching. We've been working hard at making these little pierogies. We've got 3 trays in the freezer, and look at all these little potato balls that the boys have made up. We've got more dough. We're almost out of dough, so the boys are saying, well, what are we gonna do? I said, we'll make another batch of dough. And they said, okay, then we run out of filling. And I said, well, then we make more filling. So we thought we'd try some of these. So I have cooked some of them up. I boiled them, and now I'm kind of browning them a little bit in butter. Normally, I would serve these with onion and a cream sauce, but my partner chefs don't want onion on them, so we're just going to have them this way and eat them with a creamy dill sauce on top. So that will be what we'll be eating. So I'm going to, boys, get yourselves a plate, and you can be the first samplers. Get yourself a plate. Just, yeah, leave those pierogies. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful little nugget of pierogi? 1. He asked for 5. 2, 3. That's fine. I'll give you 6 for good measure. And then you want some sauce? You might have to add a little bit more. Then you can be the taste tester. So Grandpa's gonna videotape you eating your pierogies, and then you have to respond and tell them if they're good or if they're not. All right, there you go. Okay. There you go. Matt?
Yep.
Are you coming?
Yeah, in a second.
Because you need to also be the taste tester for these. And
There's a lot of cheese in those.
yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Sauce. Are they delicious?
Yes, they are.
Look at the camera and see they're delicious.
The pierogies are delicious. They have a lot of cheese in them.
How would you describe them?
I don't know.
And there's Matt eating his.
Yeah. They're delicious.
And how would you describe them?
Very creamy.
Creamy? Okay, Grandpa, you want a couple? You want a couple? Just one. There you go, one little pierogi on your plate. I'm gonna try some too, but I think I'll go with what the boys said, that they are delicious. Okay, so that's it for pierogies. if you want to see what we're doing next, push the subscribe button, because we never know what we're going to do. So good. It's very, very good. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention that Tom grated a block of very old white cheddar to put in the potatoes and mixed that in the potatoes for the filling. And then I boiled a pot of water and dropped my pierogies in the water, cooked them for about 5 minutes till they floated, put a little bit of oil, olive oil in there so that they don't stick, and boiled them for about 5 minutes till they floated, and then I put them in a pan full of butter and browned them up. And so they're so good. So now we're going to go back and finish all these things here. Look at that. We still have many to make. We're going to be eating pierogies all winter. That's okay. They're delicious. Very, very yummy. Hey, boys. Okay, so that's it for the pierogies.